How's it going, everyone? Oh, wait. Still says sending data. Oh, there we go. How's it going, everyone? This is Anon. This is financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. I am just getting everything set up. It's been a while since we streamed. I've been busy at work. So, let's get things rolling. Turn on everything I need to. All right. Now we should be good to go. We got somebody in here. Right. How's it going? Are you entertained yet? How's it going? What's up, Random? How are you, bud? I saw your messages. I was at work, and then I came home, and I had a bunch of things going on. Yeah, good for you, man. Lucy doing well. You pull up Lucy just so you can see what he's talking about. Look at that. That is a lot of range there. Muffin Man. I mean, did that leave? Yeah, that left a gap, right? Gapped up from 153 all the way up to 325. Is that where they closed? Yeah. So, that was a crazy ride there. Interesting. Yeah, some of these AI stocks have just been kind of really choppy. What's the other one? AI, right? They didn't have as much of a ride today, did they? I still chopped around a good bit. What's up, Jonathan? How are you, bud? Yeah, what is the deal with Lucy? I have not looked into that one. I know isn't it AI, or is that the AR thing? You know what? Let's just do this. Let's take a look. Since they did nuts. They are Innovative Eyewear, is a developer and retailer of smart eyewear. Used to connect digital lives, but also wearing prescriptive eyewear and sun. What do they do? What is smart eyewear? Is it like traditional flame snap? That's the functionality that most optical hearables and digital assistant market. Interesting. Oh, it's like AR, right? Yeah, it's like a smartphone in your opticals, right? And they've got like a built-in speaker that you can hear through your like the frames. But essentially, right, they have an interface that goes over it as well that you can see through. That's what like all the big guys were working on. They do have warrants. Exercise price will be reduced to higher than 375 on the closing price of the 90th day of the IPO. When was the IPO? Issue date. It's been more than 90 days, though, right? Yeah, I mean, they do have these warrants. Full ratchet. I haven't seen the reset in a while. Let me see. Let's do this. We're going to say reset warrants. They're not very common, is what I can tell you. A reset war. Here we go. I'll bring it over. You have a predetermined reset date. Let's look at the examples. All right, so reset warrants for anything tied to Bitcoin right now is going to do well, Jonathan. Just because like it's had like a $15,000 rally, so pretty much anything you do is going to do well with that. So Mara, anything Bitcoin related is going to go through that. Let me try something real quick. Chat. Shoot. All right. We're going to try. Command is the play. What is the float? If command is the play, Keith, buddy, shouldn't you know what the float is? I'll look it up for you. Clear Mind Medicine. A lot of dilution off the bat. It's got, looks like the float is about a little under 7 million shares. If you want, let's take a look at the Ortex. Hold on. I've been having issues with this. Getting into Ortex recently. I don't know why it's doing that, but log in. Okay, here we go. So CMND, Clear Mind Medicine. Okay, so look at the shorts. What do we got here? It's 1% shorted. So it's not a short squeeze play. So that's fine. It's got a gap that it needs to fill. April 4th, they priced an offering. They're diluting. Why is this going up? They're going to basically not double the float, but like they're going to add significant amount. And they're out of cash. So they've got basically less than a quarter, which is why they just priced in this offering, it looks like. Yeah, April 23 warrants, 4 million, exercise price at 78 cents. So if we were to look this up, where's the gap? 85 cents. Yeah, what I'd tell you is this. You still have a gap down here at 444, but there is this gap fill that needs to happen right around 90 cents. But Yeah, I mean, like your gap is sitting here at like 66 cents. You have to get up to 91 to close it. Um, could that happen? Yes, but there's also these warrants here that are registered at 78 cents. So they might bring it up to like $1 and then start diluting. So, I mean, I wouldn't be playing that very long, especially when they have no cash because they need to raise the money. So you could see a small run, and then I would, if you know this, the warrants are at 78 cents, then you know where you need to be. So it is a play. I don't know if it's the play, but it doesn't really have much short interest on it. So it's not like a squeeze play, and it just looks like it's. Yeah, I would say if you wanted to try to play for the gap, then the gap is sitting here at 90 cents basically. Um, I could it go back down and fill this bull gap down at 44 cents? Sure. So it's going to be in this range basically for a while. This and the warrants are right here. So if I was to put a price line, did I have that? Oops. Horizontal line. Right there. So warrants are right there. And the stock is right here. So, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I don't think it's going to go to the moon or anything, but yeah, you could definitely play this for the gap. But I would, just keep a quick eye out on, like this area right here, because once it gets above this, they're able to dilute. Yeah, no doubt. Been posting about BB, new patents, bull flag on the week. Yeah, BlackBerry. I know. Interestingly enough, one of my buddies actually was telling me about them, and he said that the patents are like the only thing that's worth any money in the company anymore. But like, yeah, I mean that does look like a bull flag. So I mean, we'll see. It should break soon. It already had its earnings, which is why it jumped. It looks like they beat on earnings but fell on revenue by 2%. That's not too bad, but this isn't terrible compared to where they were. So, but yeah, I think the thing that really had, you know, any value in BlackBerry, you guys remember BlackBerry technically was a meme stock. I mean, if you look back here, January, I mean, BlackBerry ran because there was a ton of short interest on them. Let's see. Air squeeze anniversary. I like your glowing eyes. Is it? Oh my God! Yeah, this is the year, isn't it? Excuse me. Now my cough is back, just like back then. Yeah, man. Let's pull it up for old time's sake, right? See what we need to update. All right. So we had been basically just bleeding slowly. Looks like it started to basically level out here-ish. We're just chopping around. Yeah, I mean, like the next earnings is right here, and that is looking like roughly May 15th. So, I mean, let's go back in history a little bit to when it ran. Here was April, May, and then here's earnings. Yeah, still have a gap at 480. Look at all those bear gaps. Big bear gap, bear gap, bear gap, bear gap. And then we come up to no bull gaps. So hopefully nowhere to go except for up. Double bottom. Yeah, I mean, this is the where we were, right? You know what we'll do? Let's make it a different color. What should the double bottom color be? Purple? No, we have a purple. Orange. I don't think we have orange. Well, I guess kind of do right here. Kind of delete that. There we go. All right. So, is that a good color to use? I don't love it. All right. Let's see. Not blue. Not purple. Is that a better color? Stands out a little bit more? Yeah, there we go. All right. So, hopefully, this is the double bottom. Comes back down to, what was that? Roughly 60 something cents, right? 67, is that what the low was? You want yellow. Yellow double bottom. All right, so yellow. Stands out, right? There we go. So, anyone just looking, double bottoms typically when stock comes down, you go back up and then you come back down to retest the low, see if you can go any lower. In this case, we've already basically gotten past this point where they can start exercising the $2 warrants at any time. So at some point, I'm hoping that they do push this up so they can unlock some of those things and reposition if they are going to short again. But that would basically be, for a lot of people, a good day when this stock actually gets back above like $2. They almost got it back here, right? They got up to what was like 178 or something like that, but getting out of the $1 would be nice. Yellow double bottom on bikini always looks right. Orange Euclid, ATER, and double bottom. Yeah. Oh, I missed that. But I don't know what it was, but going back here, let's take a look. Reset warrants are a type of financial instrument that exists in the equity market. They are a derivative that gives the stock writer the right, but not the obligation, to purchase shares of a particular stock at a predetermined price in the future. Unlike traditional warrants, the strike price of reset warrants can be adjusted over time, creating a dynamic opportunity for investors. The strike price is often tied to a benchmark of a stock or a index. It can be adjusted periodically according to the performance of the benchmark. If the underlying asset price exceeds the certain threshold level, the strike price of the reset warrant is reset and adjusted to a higher level. This adjustment can work in the opposite direction, too. If the underlying asset price falls below a certain level, the strike price of the reset warrant can be adjusted downwards. So that means it's like a sliding warrant, basically, that they're able to basically go back and forth between the company and the loan writer or the lender, basically, and they can adjust I'm guessing it would be in the favor of the person giving the loan most of the time. Just a hunch, considering they were the ones that needed money, and then the other people were the ones lending them money. Let's see. So they give you an example. Say, for example, you have a reset warrant that entitles you to purchase shares of whatever company. The strike price is $50 per share. After a certain period of time, the price rises up to $60, triggering a reward reset of the strike price at $55 a share. This means you can exercise your options to purchase shares, but you will have to pay the $55 instead of the $50. Reset warrants can be used as hedging tools as well as a speculative investment. Advanced investors may use them to bet on short-term market fluctuations or exploit market inefficiencies. All right, hold on. Finishing the reading. So they exploit market inefficiencies by actively trading them. However, it's important to note that reset warrants do come with a higher level of risk. Their value can be affected by a variety of factors, including market volatility, interest rate changes, and the performance of the underlying asset, among others. It's also worth noting that reset warrants have an expiration date that can't be exercised after that. That means investors need to keep a close eye on the expiry date so they don't miss out on potential gains. Overall, reset warrants can offer unique opportunities to participate in the equity market by giving them flexible strike prices and that which adjust. However, any investment, blah, 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 you have to be careful. There you guys go. So now we know about reset warrants. So they can slide basically as the stock price goes up or down. So whatever one this was that had the reset warrants, was it the last ticker we were talking about? It wasn't clear. Mine was Lucy, right? So Lucy has these reset warrants. So the exercise price is $3.75, but that can slide depending on how they've been doing. So if we went back to so did they get adjusted when it was down here below $1? Something's funky with this. I don't trust moves like this, especially when people like Armistice are involved. It's a large gap up, and then retail gets excited, buys in, and so $3.75. Stock finished at $4.12. So I would imagine there's some dilution coming right now, especially because they need the cash, right? Oh wait, that's right. They're not as bad off. It was the second one, the one that needed cash more. Steve's a prick. Who's Steve? Who is Steve? Did I miss something when I wasn't on the chat today? Steve Boyd. Oh, okay. Our Armistice friend who screwed us over, even though he probably warned us. Yeah. He hired those bots to warn us, guys. All right. Do you guys want to talk about anything? Or, I mean, there's only 5 of us on here. I mean, my wife and I are watching a show, so if you guys want to call it an early night, that's fine with me, too. What's the deal with SPX? Oops. Are you talking about like the S&P 500? I like SPY, but yeah, I mean, we're in a weird spot because like we literally were in this down channel, as you guys all know, but like it broke through, came back, tested, broke down, then gapped up and went over, and then it's been on this like slow rise. I think it's possible we see this 420 fill, and then you've got no more gaps to the upside, but a ton to the downside. So I think that might be basically this retest of possibly this area right here, if we keep going this way, or it bounces off here and then just heads down. But yeah, this has been a weird time because it's not following the trend like it was. Like this was all like following a trend. This is the area that I'm interested in seeing at some point in the next couple like weeks or months. So, what was it? HUBC Hub Cyber. Okay. So it looks like all foreign shares converted into U.S. listed shares should be off freely tradable. 2.4 months of cash left, so they need cash. These are SPAC warrants and then legacy warrants, which I guess were, I don't know when they filed them. Their expiration date is August. So they brought over, it sounds like, some, but Hub Cybersecurity. Okay. Are they Israeli? Yeah, they're foreign. You can see right there. Warrants are expiring. Warrants expire in 2028. I mean, it doesn't have much short interest. The float's 100 million, so like look at the 5-minute on it. Oh, 5-minute. Okay, so large cell volume. There's a lot of volume here. I mean, I didn't look at their financials, but Donkey's talking about SPX, not Hub C. Okay. All right. Enjoy the Lakers game. Probably way more exciting than what we're doing here. Yeah. Have a great evening, man. Yeah. What am I supposed to be looking at on this? I don't see anything too wonky. Large sell volume here, large sell-off volume here. They're bringing the price back up, but not on like a lot of volume. So got a little bit of dilution. Shares outstanding 105 million. 5 million is owned by insiders. They got these legacy warrants, which are at 145. The stock price right now is not above 145. So there you go. All right. But Donkey's talking about SPX, not H. I don't understand. What's the 15 days to cover? I'm getting tired. Had a long day. Yeah, I'm waiting for you guys to answer. Fall asleep. I don't know. Maybe you guys are tired too. All right. Well. Oh wait. Okay. On HUBC, according to Fintail, there's point. I don't know why. Hold on. I mean, my guess would be honestly random that it would be because, it's probably just like a data error, but we'll take a look. Hub power. Yeah, maybe you can send me a screenshot of it. I don't have access, so. There's the patents that you guys were talking about. Yeah, I'm trying not to buy companies right now that are barely hanging on. I know they have some money that they can make on the patents, but nobody's buying their phones. Are they? Who's their only customers? Government, right? Something like that. They're going to receive annual cash royalties generated from the patents. 8% of the first 500 million, 15% of the next two, then 50% of all subsequent products or profits. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, it will bring in some cash flow. Just have they gotten down to a level where their cash burns okay? All right, you sent me a screenshot. Off exchange volume, short interest ratio. Are they getting high volume? Not, right? Right? or maybe it's that high volume for them. They have 100 million share float. It shouldn't be, right? Like, they have 100 million share float. Institutions don't really own this thing, right? If we look, like, yeah. So what he's showing me is the short interest ratio is saying that they have 0.5, like 15 days to cover. So like less than 1 day to cover, which, I mean, if they don't really have much, if they're only 1% short, that does, yeah, that would be fine. That makes sense. So I don't see anything really to this. Why are we looking at it? It's not a squeeze play. It's not like a reversal, really, right? What's up, Johnny? How are you, bud? Yeah, I don't see what the PO is, but I mean, double bottom would be down here at like 111-ish. So there you go. Yeah, but pretty much everyone's off here. So we've only got like 4 people in here. Looking for a short bounce, maybe a warrant run in the works. Yeah. I mean, maybe after it hits this, but it's not really been trading that long, right? Like, it's just been really volatile. I'm not on weekly, right? I think I'm on daily. Yeah, daily. So it hasn't been trading that long, so I mean, this thing probably is going to chop. All right. Well, everyone, I'm getting tired. I'm going to go to bed. It's been a long day. But you guys have a great evening, and I'm hoping I will be around more, but it's just work has been like super, super busy. And then I'm also taking classes, so I've got to do homework and stuff like that during the week. So hopefully when I'm done with that class and when I'm done, getting a second to catch up on work, I'll be able to be in the chat more. So, but yeah, if you need me for anything, just at me on the Discord or DM me, and I'm happy to answer anything I can when I get around to it. Because I'm going to be in the field a lot. So, but I do check my phone pretty often. So if you just at me, I'll try to make sure I respond in an appropriate amount of time. So you guys have a great evening, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And just let me know if you need anything. All right, have a good one.